Hey guys, so today you can see that I wrote a whole world. This is the part 2 and this is the part 1. I will say the part 2 later. Asia has Eurasian countries also. Those belong to Europe and Asia both. Like Turkey, Armenia, Azerbaijan and Georgia. Turkey also belongs to the Middle East. So here is Syria, Iraq, Iran, Bahrain, Qatar. Oh, I forgot some countries. Bahrain, Qatar, Israel, Jordan, Palestine also, and Lebanon. These Oman and Yemen also belong to the Middle East. Here we get the Stan countries: Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Afghanistan and Pakistan are the Stan countries. Here we get the Indian subcontinent. Here is Pakistan, India, Bangladesh and maybe Sri Lanka, Bhutan or Nepal. Maybe. I am not sure still. But there is also SAARC. SAARC countries are Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Bhutan, Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Maldives. So here are the Asian countries. ASEAN is an alliance between some Southeast Asian countries: Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Malaysia, and also Indonesia and Philippines belong to Asian countries. Here we get some uncolonized countries and some parts of BRICS, like Russia and China are BRICS parts. And China is not colonized by the Europeans. Mongolia also, North Korea, South Korea and Japan. So now we have Taiwan also. Taiwan is also not. Now here we get at the east of the Indonesian part, we get Papua New Guinea and some islands like New Caledonia, Fiji and more. And the biggest of them all in Oceania is Australia and New Zealand. Also here's Hawaii, which is a part of US, which I will talk after on. Let's go to Europe now. Firstly, here's Iceland, which is the most northern country. No, not the most northern country. It's Norway and Sweden. It's the third maybe. Yeah, maybe it's the third. Here is the UK. It consists of 4 countries, which are Scotland, England, Wales, Northern Ireland. And here's also Ireland, which is not part of them. Then we go to France and Spain and Portugal here. These are the Iberians. There's also a rebellion here. Netherlands and Belgium is here. Italy and Austria is here, and here is the Mediterranean Sea, where there are a lot of islands, but in the most west of Europe there are two. This is Corsica, the part of France, and Sicily, the part of Italy. There is also neutrality here at Switzerland. Here's also Germany, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, and Finland. This is the Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. These are the Baltic countries, and also what I mentioned you earlier is the Scandinavian countries. Iceland and Greenland also belong to them. Here's a small part of Russia which didn't gain independence from the Soviet Union, a communist country, and you will learn what means communist at the part 4. Here is Belarus, Poland, and Ukraine, and some other countries like Hungary, and these don't belong to any of the groups I told you. Romania and some Yugoslavian countries, Bulgaria and Greece make up the Balkans. Now let's go to Africa. Here's Morocco, here's Western Sahara. These are like one country. Algeria and Tunisia, Mauritania, Senegal, and the Gambia, Guinea, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Ivory Coast, or Côte d'Ivoire if you're in France, Ghana, Togo, and Benin are here. Here is also Niger and Nigeria, Mali also. Here's Libya, Chad, Egypt, North Sudan, South Sudan, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Djibouti, Somalia, Kenya, and Uganda, Burundi, Rwanda, Central African Republic, and here we got Cameroon. Here is the Congo countries, Democratic Republic of the Congo and the Republic of Congo. Here we get Equatorial Guinea and Gabon. Here is Angola. Here's Botswana. Here's Malawi. Here's Mozambique. Here's Namibia. Here's Botswana, and here's Zambia actually. Here is Lesotho, Swaziland, and South Africa. Here is Madagascar and some other countries like Comoros, Seychelles, and more. So let's now head on to America. Guess how many continents are there? There are 2 continents here. Here, let's get from the north to the south. Here's Canada and Alaska, and US part like Hawaii, and US, Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Jamaica, and some more countries. Oh, here's Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, Nicaragua, El Salvador, and Costa Rica, and Nicaragua, and some other countries which I forgot the name, Panama, and so here's Colombia, here's Venezuela, here's Guyana, here's Suriname, and French Guiana. And also you might find the Guyanan countries. These are French Guiana, and Suriname. Here's Brazil, here's Peru, here's a country which is called Ecuador, and here's an island of Ecuador which I forgot. Here's Bolivia, here's Chile, here's Argentina, here's Paraguay, here's Uruguay. And there was a war between UK and Argentina, which I will say you. Here's Falkland, the island of UK. Here's also an island of UK. Oh, here are Caribbean countries which I told you earlier. So this is the so there are more oceans like Pacific Ocean, which is in two parts in a map, but actually is one ocean. There's Arctic Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, and Indian Ocean. These are the oceans. And here is Antarctica and the Southern Ocean. Antarctica, many countries tell them that the Antarctica is their part, but is not officially recognized. So this is the end of the episode of part 1, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Hello guys, and do you know why I'm rotating? Because our Earth rotates around its axis. And if you didn't check out the video of part 1, then check it out. So this is the part 2. Firstly, let's talk about why the Earth rotates. The Earth rotates around its axis in a 23-degree tilted point because gravity inside the Earth keeps every corner equal. That means it makes it a sphere. And if you guess that the Earth is round, you are wrong. It's actually a sphere. It also makes the Earth rotate. But if the Earth was flat, which means no sphere, then the Earth won't rotate because the gravity won't then have a chance to make it a sphere. Because if gravity is produced, then it pulls everything equally. So flat Earth means no gravity, and that means no rotation. Magnetic field also protects us from ultraviolet radiations from the sun and the ozone layer also. There is another video about it. The gravity also rotates the Earth around the sun. That's it for outer space. Now let's get to solar eclipse. When the moon is completely over the Earth, when sun couldn't reach the light, it forms a shadow across the Earth. And the moon is also not a sphere, that's why I give it a little egg-like shape. Yeah, it's also for gravity. And here's the Earth, which is blocked by the shadows. This is called solar eclipse, and solar eclipse happens only once 100 years. And lunar eclipse much more happens, but this is a little different. The Earth blocks the sunlight from getting to the moon. This causes a shadow to appear at the moon, but it also causes the moon to become red somehow. Now let's get inside the Earth. This is the crust. Crust holds all of the countries that I talked about earlier and more. there are a lot of crusts. The underneath crust of the ocean and the land's crust, which if you are watching outside, you are right standing in. So here's the battle. It's a little deeper to the earth, but you won't stay there for a long time because it's pretty hot there. There are some metals like oxygen, carbon, silicon, sulfur, and some more too. And do you know dinosaurs get extinct for asteroids? Yeah, but it landed in Mexico. How do we know it landed on Mexico? Because there is a metal inside asteroids which isn't found inside Earth. When the asteroid collided with the Earth, the metal got it inside the mantle from breaking the crust. After breaking the crust, then that's how we know that it landed on Mexico. Okay, let's get in the outer core. Outer core is different from the inner core because it has metals rather than liquid things. The inner core consists of liquid elements. So I have to tell you some more. If you are guessing that the video is over, you're wrong. Why do the poles are much more colder than the equator? Because the sunlight gets to the equator and then a little sunlight heat get to the the poles. And there are more things of gravity. Like, if you want to know more of Earth's thing, more about Earth, you need to understand astrophysics. Soon I will make a video of it. And that's the end of the episode 2. And be sure to watch episode 3 and subscribe the channel.